Hey guys, how's it going? Today I would like to show you a product that I actually received a couple weeks ago, but I've been waiting to do a first impressions with you guys. I'm really excited to try it. It has really great reviews. I bought it off of Sephora.com. It was $34, and that is the Urban Decay, the Velvetizer. It says that it is a translucent mix-in medium. On the back of the box, it says Velvetizer foundation with this universal mix-in medium. Mix a dime-size amount into naked skin liquid makeup, which I don't have, that's their brand of foundation, to create an extra velvety feel with a beautiful matte finish and added coverage. Our high-tech formula provides a smooth, soft focus effect for perfected complexion. I've never used anything that I mix into my foundation. I do feel that this felt detailing on the package is going to potentially get really dirty from like foundation on my fingertips or things like that, but it is really neat. It feels very sturdy and it has the UD logo on the top. You guys can see. Alright, this is also going to be a little messy. If you are unfamiliar with me or my skin, I suffer from acne. I also have extremely oily skin. It's hard for makeup to stay put. Within a couple hours, I feel like it is already starting to crease up or just look really shiny. I typically use long-lasting, high-coverage, typically matte foundations. I also always use a powder, and I always use a heavy-duty finishing spray. So on one side of my face, I am just going to use the foundation, and I'm going to use my typical powder and how I would normally do my face. And then on the other side, I'm going to use the Velvetizer mixed in with the foundation. So when I give you guys an update in a couple hours, you guys can see the difference between the two. So today for foundation, I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is in the shade Ecru. Kind of show you the consistency. Just gonna put this on this side of my face. Yeah, this definitely might be a little too light for me, but we'll see. So as you can see, this foundation is pretty high coverage on its own. Most of my blemishes are covered. I'm going to show you now with the foundation, with the Velvetizer on this side. It says to use about a dime size amount. I don't really know how much is appropriate. Okay, so put it on there. Just gonna mix it in with my finger. This definitely makes this into a moussey, creamy foundation. Alright, I'm gonna move quickly because I feel like it is almost kind of setting the foundation. Wow, alright. So this definitely made my foundation even higher coverage than what it already was. You can still see a little bit of discoloration, but the foundation alone wouldn't have been able to cover those spots. So I'm pretty impressed. It's a little messy. I don't really know exactly how to use it, but it's pretty neat. But on this side, I'm going to use the powder that I normally use, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Smooth and Poreless. Obviously, I need to get a new container. And on this side, I'm going to use the Velvetizer as my setting powder. So I'm going to see, this is new for me, so I'm just going to go in there and powder my face. The smell is really pleasant. It is light and it is not overwhelming. I feel like you could potentially use less foundation with this. I poured out I wouldn't say a ton, but I did want you to see the consistency of how liquid the Double Wear was. But now I kind of have this guy just chilling, and I don't really have a use for him. It sucks because this foundation is expensive and I don't want to waste it. I should have poured out less. At the same time, you can use less foundation and not waste it in the future, knowing if you're using this product, because it's going to thicken it up, it's going to make the coverage better, so you could potentially, even though you're spending money on the product itself, you could also definitely save money on foundation. But this guy's just gonna, I wish there was someone I could put this on. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and get ready for the day. I'll check in with you guys again, and then I will also check in later down the road so you guys can see how my face is holding up. So it is 11:30 now. Alright guys, so I just finished the rest of my makeup and it is 11:55. I will be checking back with you guys in a couple hours so you can see if there's any difference between each side of my face and how the makeup is holding up. Hey guys, so I just got up of work. It is 6:57. So I have been wearing this product for roughly 7.5 hours. Everything looks pretty okay. Obviously my blemishes are really peeking through over here. I do think that's because I touch my face not even realizing it, and that probably has caused my foundation to rub off a little bit. I don't really see that many differences between the Just Foundation side and the Velvetizer side. I do feel that my forehead is definitely more shiny on this side. My skin feels the same. I don't feel really oily or a mess. When I take off my glasses, you can see the spot where my glasses hit my nose, and unfortunately it is much more severe on the Velvetizer side. So that's kind of disappointing. It does look a lot better on the other side. I did notice that on my nose, the makeup has rubbed off a little bit more on this side than this one. And my chin in general is just kind of weird. Yeah, bottom line is I don't really know if this is worth it. The price point is $34. I don't really see that big of a difference between the two sides, but I don't think it's fair to judge a product off of just one use, so I will continue to use this. Maybe I didn't add enough, maybe I added too much. So I'll continue to use this and see how I feel about it. But thank you so much guys for watching, and I will definitely see you soon.